guys, what is the role of patience in relationship? Aristotle once said that patience is a bitter thing, but that the fruit of it is sweet. The truth is that we have to work at cultivating our relationships if they are to bear fruit. Yes or no? Namaskara. My name is Vindi Kohli. I am an international best-selling author of the book Find My Me. I am a mother, an entrepreneur, and on this platform, I am a holistic healer and a life designer. I have invested more than 25 years in healing and transforming thousands of people by understanding their deep-rooted fears in their inner and outer worlds. And that has shifted their perspective towards life. And today, I am here to guide you and in fact make you to identify the true version of yourself and help you to find your me. Right? So how many of you are ready to find your own self? That's great. So in the last video on relationship, we discussed about how important is the relationship in our life. We discussed on trust, the first ingredient of relationship. Correct? And today I am going to share it with you. The second ingredient in relationship is पेशेंस. बहुत ही प्यारा किसी ने कहा है कि रिश्तों को निभाने के लिए बहुत कुछ सहना पड़ता है और थोड़ा अपनी कहना और थोड़ा सुनना पड़ता है. Isn't it? So I'm repeating कि रिश्तों को निभाने के लिए बहुत कुछ सहना पड़ता है, थोड़ा अपनी कहना और थोड़ा सुनना पड़ता है. So patience is strong relationships is just as critical as love. Patience is the skill to accept or tolerate delay without becoming annoyed or anxious or without responding in disrespect or anger. So, but today the trend is different. Reduce 10 kg of body weight in 1 week. Get rich in 1 month. Get particular skill in 30 days. Isn't it? Don't you think you are one of them? So are these sentences look attractive? Not really. It is only the words. Today most of us want fast results. But if we want quality results and sustain them for a longer duration, what you need? You need patience. With patience and dedication, we can achieve anything in life. Yes or no? So let's understand this by the beautiful, inspiring short story on patience to explain to you the importance of it and how important it is and how you can implement in your own life. Here it comes. So once there was a great king. One day he was traveling alone in a forest. Soon he lost his way. He looked around from the hilltop but could not see any people or villages nearby. And it was becoming dark. After some time, there was a light shining from a long distance, and then he started walk on that direction and soon reached to a hut. So outside the hut, he saw one old lady cleaning the place. Seeing him, she welcomed him, thinking that he must be a soldier from the army. So she gave the king some water to clean himself and also the water for drinking. She then spread a beautiful mat for him to relax. King started relaxing. After some time, that old lady placed a hot rice and curry in front of him. The king, as soon as he saw that plate, he was so hungry then that he quickly put his fingers on the hot food. The hot food burnt his fingers and he spilled some of the rice on the floor as well. So the old lady saw this and said, "Oh, you seem too patient and hasty like your king. That is why you have burnt your fingers and lost some food." By hearing this, the king was little surprised. He says, "What is she saying?" And he asked her, "Why do you think our king is impatient and hasty?" The old lady smiled and began to explain. "My dear son, our king is having a big dream of capturing all his enemy forts. In that, he is ignoring all the small forts and focusing massive foods. The king interrupted the old lady and said, "That's good thing, isn't it? So what is the problem in that?" She smiled and replied, "Wait, my dear son. Like your impatience in eating the food, you burnt your fingers and wasted some food. Isn't it? In the same way, the king is impatient to defeat the enemies quickly, resulting in the loss of men in his army. Instead, if you eat less hot food at the edge of the plate first and then at the center, you would not have burnt your fingers and not wasted your food. Similarly, the king should target the small forts and strengthen his position. It helps him capture the massive forts without losing his men in the army." By hearing this, the king was literally, astonished, and he understood his mistake and realized that one should have patience and avoid making any haste in any situation. Isn't it? Did you understand the story? Yes. So what is the moral of the story? Let's understand that. So the moral of the story is that when we want to achieve something in life, we should first understand the process and then work on it. Instead, if we are looking for quick results, we will become impatient and never reach what we want in our life. For example, if you want to reduce your weight by 10 kgs in 1 week, that will not happen, you know that. Yes or no? Instead, focus on 1 kg reduction in 2 to 3 weeks and 10 kgs in 6 months. Similarly, in solid relationships, solid relationships are built on solid individuals. So to bring the best version of ourselves to relationships, we sometimes need to work on ourselves first. So patience is not being patient with others alone. Patience is more effective when you are patient with your own self. To love yourself, to forgive yourself, accept yourself the way you are, and fall in love with yourself again and again. So patience builds character. So with patience we can achieve anything in our life. Everything needs time. We cannot expect fruit from the day we plant the seed. So let us wait for our fruit and it will taste good. Yes or no? So how many of you are understanding this? Great. So if you resonate with this, then do write at least 5 things which needs your patience today, and write the plan. How will you develop this skill in you? How will you handle this part of your life? So take care. Love you. Lots of love. Vindi.